Howdy everybody, TSS958 back here again on my channel. For tonight, we are going to be taking another look at No Man's Sky, going through a little bit more gameplay. Honestly, I really don't have much news about anything. I've been, kind of... not that I'm going to be the first one to let you guys know about any news with, as far as Waking Titan and everything, but I haven't heard anything new. Haven't really seen any new posts or videos or anything about it, so I really don't have much more new news for you. However, just that it's still ongoing and stuff like that. So I guess for tonight, we're going to be taking a look at, more of the systems that are around us, and we're going to look at, maybe what we can find. And I forget if we were working on something the last time we were on this. It's been a little bit, so we're going to have some fun with it and see where we wind up going. Hopefully we don't upset that list too much. Anyways, I'm going to be working on some things on this end of the stream, and then I will join all of you in the stream itself, so bear with me on that. So I did find out the other night I was kind of having issues with my laptop, and I did find out that there were a bunch of hidden updates that were supposed to run automatically, but they didn't. So I ran a bunch of them. I didn't get through all of them, unfortunately, but I think I got to the point where it's going to be working okay now for the stream. So hopefully this will work quite quickly. I am currently still kind of doing those settings, so... Yep, everything looks the same. Well, that's good, I guess. Anyways, just do that, and then we're gonna go to waiting for the load. Waiting for the load. There we go. It loaded. Now I'm joining all of you over in the stream itself. Bear with me. I'm refreshing that page real quick. There she blows. Alright. Is it working? Yeah. It's taking its sweet old time right now. I think I still need to do a couple of those updates. We're loading in right now. Alright, I'm just gonna keep that in front of me for right now, and we'll wait for that to load. Hopefully it'll be fairly soon. Alright, I do know the one thing that we need is we're gonna need some more money, units, if you will. And Jason, I see you are in the stream. Welcome, and thank you for joining in tonight. Good to see ya. Alright, so let me actually take a look at my inventory real quick. Oh, and the other thing I need to do real quick is, hold on a second, folks, you're gonna lose me. We are going to be moving myself to the lower right. There we go. Alright, that's the corner I like to be in for this game. Alrighty, so where were we? We were checking our inventories out. This can get deleted. We don't need any more of that. And it doesn't look like we have anything on our inventories. We do need more iron. Everything else looks pretty good except for maybe Antrium. We need to grab some more Marl Bulb. Other than that, I think iron's going to be our main focus. And let's check this guy out. I think he's full. He is not. I just have not recharged him. Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that right now. Alright. Oh, I did the scan again. I gotta get used to the controls. Ah! Alright, so we do need to get a little bit more money here. So why don't we start by collecting all of our albumin pearls, and we'll sell those for a profit. Wasn't I doing something on my freighter? Might have been doing something on my freighter. I'm gonna have to look into that. Ah. Come on. There we go. On to the next one. Gosh darn it, I keep doing the scan. Grab that one, and that one, that one, that one. Got it. Alrighty. I tried running with the scan button again. My bad. Alright. Last dome for our base. And we can take a look at our actual freighter. Why are you not collecting? I feel like I might have been finishing the farm on my freighter and I ran out of supplies? I don't know. Sell items from inventories. And we are looking... There they are. We're gonna get... $883,000 for it. Okay. I was getting a little confused in that number for a second. How much do we have now? 22 mil. Okay, not bad. If we want to buy that really good ship, though, that we may or may not find, we're going to need more money than that. Oh, hey, my freighter's still there. Awesome. I thought I was going to have to recall my freighter. And away. And beam me in. I grabbed that rare really awkwardly. Running up the stairs, running up the stairs, running up the stairs, running up the stairs. Oops, that is a fin for one of our ships. Let me in. Alright, so it looks like we have the pearls planted here. We have pearls planted here. So I guess we finished this. We're just waiting for those other ones to grow now. Okay. Well. Oh, these gotta grow back too. What's this hydraulic pod look like? Okay. Still has full charge. That is good to know. Alrighty. So, since that is all done, we're gonna take a little gander here, and we're actually gonna warp a couple times, or we're gonna warp to some new systems and see if we got anything else that's interesting around us. Whoops. Alright, actually, let me pull up my notes here. Were we looking at a specific system that I said I was going to come back to, maybe? I do not know. I still have the same amount of ships that I've always had. I have 6 of them. There are a few that I know that are out there, Jason, that, I want to, actually collect. They're actually, really good ships. Or they're cool-looking ships, I should say. And, well, we wound up going in the wrong hangar. But anyways, basically, I'm flying the ship that I'm always flying, my main ship in this game. I named it Countach Diablo. It's basically my fighter that I have really built up and everything, and it's really good. I like it, but I want a new one because I want one that has a lot of inventory slots in the general, but then I also want the tech, so I can actually put the tech over in the tech and stuff like that. But other than that, I just still have the 5 other E-class ships that I found thus far, which is kind of why I'm also warping to see if I can find any more E-class ships that might be cooler than the ones that I have now. I know there's one out there that everybody's calling the Squid ship that is actually pretty cool looking. I have yet to find one. I know other people have found it, though. Alrighty, let's warp here to a different system. And let's see, let's make it one that we have not been to yet. What is this? That is a blue system with 2 planets. It is Viking. We're gonna go take a look at this place. Oh, whoa. It's kind of a cool, looking freighter. Space battle. Help with. Yes, we're gonna offer our help. Alright. And now we go in. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot, I'm kind of low on iron. Hey, I like that aiming. Dang it. Close to the freighter. Where'd he go? There he is. Now he's done. Fly up underneath the freighter. Where is he? Okay, apparently he's underneath the freighter still. Oh, he's literally hanging out right there. We are not going to be shooting at him right now due to the fact that he is in the freighter. Yeah, I don't like that. Is he coming at me? Yeah, he's coming at me. Good. Alright. Whoop, too far. Die, Mr. Space Pirate. Oh, well, the ship and the Sentinels got you. Oh, other guys this way now. Out of range. Wonderful. Is he fleeing? Nothing found. Again, I do not want to shoot towards the freighter because we don't want to avoid any possible rewards that we'll get by hitting it by accident. He's down. Wow, that was actually fairly easy. Gek and you. Still need to learn more of their language. We're gonna go and collect our rewards now. And this is actually kind of an interesting looking ship. However, I don't like the color scheme of it. So we will not be buying this ship, but hey, let's go collect our rewards and see what the ship actually holds for us. So actually, let's go look at our discoveries real quick. Its conflict level is relaxed. And its economic level is, promising. Which is good. Ship feels reversed to mine for some whatever reason. Hello there, sir. I have just saved your freighter. Wait, why did it say Gek? It should have been Viking, not Gek. I will take my rewards, thank you very much. $35,000 units. Antimatter. Warp cell. And nothing else. Okay. Well, let's talk to him and let's take a look at his ship. The X button on this controller is sticking a little. It's starting to bug me. So what happens if you like die during the space battle or whatever is, in normal mode, because I played in normal mode the most, I can definitely tell you that, wow, that is actually a pretty good inventory ship. Again, I'm not crazy about the color scheme of it, though. Anyways, so in normal mode, which is what I'm playing in, basically what happens is you died, blah, 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 you go through a whole sequence, and you will reboot at the space station of that system. Now, when you reboot, you will have your fighter there, or your starship, whether it's a fighter, explorer, or whatever, with you there. You don't lose that. But in normal mode, you get a tombstone that you can go back to and collect all of your lost materials, I should say, from, like, whatever was on the ship when you died. So, like, let's say you had 500 iron on the ship, and you died in that ship. That tombstone would have 500 iron in it. The other thing that happens is parts of your ship will be damaged. So, what I mean by that, here I'll go into it real quick. If I go ahead and I look at, I don't need this trophium. So, like, we have our advanced cooling Sigma and all this stuff, like all the technology. Some of that will be damaged when you get your ship back, and you have to repair that if you want to be able to use it again. I have found out in normal mode, it doesn't tend to be anything that is super important that you need in order for your ship to function. So, like, I don't believe it'll damage your hyperdrive. I don't believe your launch thrusters or anything will be damaged either. It hasn't happened to me. I don't know if it will happen in normal mode. But nothing of that sort has, like, been damaged when I've died thus far. I do know that I'm pretty sure once you get into survival and, like, permadeath modes, you no longer get your tombstone. Like, if you lose those materials, you die, and you lose those materials, they're gone. You can't get them back, basically. There's no, like, tombstone set up in those. And I believe there's more of a harsh penalty to your ship as far as what will break on it. So, I think that's the main difference between, like, if you die in normal versus survival and, yeah, permadeath. There we go. So, I believe those are the main differences. And I've died a couple times, mainly in, like, the ones where you get attacked when you're just cruising through space. Not, see, like, my X button was sticking there. It just, like, kept making me use my jetpack, and I didn't want to. Anyways, I'm pretty sure... the only times I've died have been during, like, the random encounters, not during, like, ship invasions. The ship pirate attackers tend to be easier, I feel like, than the ones that come and attack you. The bounties tend to be pretty easy, too. Usually they only come in one. Sometimes you'll see them in pairs. But usually they tend to be, like, the medium of the road. The freighter attacks tend to be the easiest. And then, like, the random encounters where they're like, oh, we're putting a bounty on your head, blah, blah, blah. Those tend to be the most difficult ones for me, anyways. As far as, like, anything else, I'm not entirely sure. That is kind of a cool fighter. I'll take a look at you. I'm not gonna buy you, but I'll take a look at you. Gra, interlooper, trade acceptable. Hob. I don't know what hob means. Let's make an offer on your ship, sir. 19 Class B. You have a very cruddy ship. I do know that we actually did just get another warp cell, so we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna transfer this over to our nope, we didn't want our freighter, we want our starship. And then the antimatter we can keep on us for now. Ooh, what's this coming in? Explorer, whatever you call those shuttles. There we go. Nope, I keep using scan instead of run. There's the bounty guy. And let's see what's behind locked door number 1. It looks like some sort of plant room. Usually these... Oh, this one does have some nanite clusters in it. I will take those. And run it over here. We have... What the... Oh, that's just another one of those freighters. Let's go check out what's behind this door over here. Another plant room. It does have nanite clusters in it though, so we will extract those. And no one really interesting yet. Oh, that's another explorer. Not interested in explorers, thank you very much. Away we go! We're gonna go check out the planets that they have here, see if there's anything interesting on them. Since this is such a close proximity and it only needs one warp to get to our home system, I'm actually gonna kind of check these planets out. Because if they do have anything interesting on them, like Radnox or Omegion or something like that, I definitely want to log that. That's gonna be near us. It's gonna take a minute to get there. I'm not gonna waste my pulse jump fuel. We still definitely need, Or I think we need a radio system for when we're flying through space. It would just add some interest to the game, rather than just the ambient sounds. I understand that you're supposed to feel like you're in space and there's not much going on, but I feel like having just, like, a radio system assigned to what system you're in, so, like, whether it be Vy'keen, Gek, or Korvaxian, you know, have according appropriate music for those systems. So Vy'keen could be, like, rock, Korvaxian could be, like, techno, then Gek could be, I don't know, like country or something else like that. So I just feel like it would add another interesting point to the game. I feel like it would be a cool one. Alright, this planet looks pretty barren, and it is, I know it is, because it has these, like, Rubik's Cube ball things. I don't know what they are. They're like the plants and rocks on this planet, and usually these are like kind of like special occurrence planets, so they're not gonna have any place to land on them. Still have yet to figure out what the hell those things are. I think that's a portal, actually. I should go... Actually, you know what? Let me turn around here. I'm actually gonna look at that one. I want to see what it's about. This might be where you find glyphs. Or not find them, but where you might have to use them. There it is. I haven't really taken a look into glyphs thus far. I need to start doing that. And I'm pretty sure you can actually... Speak for yourself, Tom. This is an incredible game, if you ask me. Let's see here. And you're the one that clicked on the thumbnail to join here, so thank you very much. Let's see here. I think it's back here. This... Data corrupt. Git. Terminal blanks awaiting input. Download data. (098B) data corrupt. Huh. Confirmation. Presented blank with incontrovertible evidence of systemic error and okay. Silence on the 6th attempt. Answered with utter annihilation of duplicate but required data had been obtained. Something is happening to the system. Something is very wrong. Interesting. Okay. Anyways. That's usually what I get from those things. I believe those are the portals that we need the glyphs for. I'm not entirely sure, though. Don't quote me on that. Especially when weird stuff happens. Let's see here. Alright, well, there's not much on this planet, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break atmosphere here. We're gonna go check out the other planet. Hopefully it has some more interesting features to it. Not hitting the giant space rocks. Alright. The other planet looks like it is... That's the planet we just came from. They really need to work on this, like, map on the ships, because it shows the planets from, like, the previous system as well. Which is not exactly what we want to be seeing right now. Like, that one is not moving. Like, what the heck? Hey, Nightbot, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Let's fly a little bit away from this planet, see if we can't see around it. If the other planet's behind it at the moment. I don't expect too much pirate activity here, because I'm pretty sure the conflict level is listed as peaceful. But every once in a while, you'll get the rogue pirate that's passing through the system that just wants to kill you for whatever reason. Let's see here. Gosh darn it. That's the planet we just came from. That is the sun. Continue heading back towards the space station. Pretty sure I was able to see both planets from the space station, so... Asteroids kind of have cool textures in this system. What do they yield to us? Thamium. Nice. And iron. I do remember someone saying at one point thamium is in a lot of these space rocks. What does the big one have? Nope, not close enough. Iridium. Very nice. Alright, let's see if we can't find this other friggin' planet. Cycle through the... Ooh, that was actually a really cool explorer. It's kind of interesting. Or a shuttle, not explorer, my bad. We got anything? Hello? Nope, doesn't look like anything interesting. Alright. Where the heck is this other planet? I would really like to know. Asteroids. This one did have 2 planets, didn't it? Let's look at our galactic map here. Yep, it has 2 planets. Nope, not what I wanted. Alright, well, it's just back. Oh, right, duh. Hit an asteroid? Yes. The big ones are actually quite interesting. We can actually show you, so I'll just head towards that, dude. Boom. Ow. Whee! And then the small ones, you just kind of say, get out of my way. Oh, I sort of... The smaller ones are weird. Like, sometimes you hit them, sometimes you don't. There. They do damage your ship, but you still collect the material for going through them, so... This is that one. Why am I having trouble finding the other planet? Space station... Okay, we're gonna fly this way for just a little bit. 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Alright, let's see what we can see now. There it is! It was behind the other planet. I knew I would find it. playing a little game of hide-and-go-seek, are we? Ooh, that one was emerald. Awesome. Ooh, actually, photo opportunity. I wish the camera moved faster. Damn, that is a big hole we blew in this thing. Hide menu. And you're gonna lose me for a second, folks. There we go. Alright, now let's head back towards the other planet. We had our fun flying through asteroids. Unknown and undiscovered planet. And it is gonna take 10 minutes to get to. Wow. I think not. Will now take 30 seconds. Gotta love pulse jump. Yep, still taking a good amount of time. So, basically, I don't know if I've ever, like, kind of explained it. On your, like, console, on your, starship, it's gonna tell you, like, what speed you're going. So, like, there on the bottom, like, you have your basic, kind of map set up in the center. It's like a GPS globe type thing. It's gonna tell you how many, like, how fast you're going, units per second. It will tell you, it has, like, a scanner on the far left, so, like, if you're getting scanned by any forces, whether they be pirates or sentinels, that'll tell you, like, how long until they finish their scan. It'll tell you, if you don't have anything targeted, it'll just tell you what ship you're in. However, if you target something, that will change and it'll display the ship that you're targeting. And then it'll also tell you, like, the status of your weapon that you have selected. So that's kind of cool how they have that there, and, like, actually it works. It's not just, like, for looks. Alrighty. Well, I see a lot of green. And I don't see a whole bunch of anything else. This seems like a pretty dead system to me. This might be a good planet for some Iridium, though. Whoa, hello. That appeared out of nowhere. That is a giant crater. You know, it's kind of funny. This system has a promising economic system, but its planets have, like, nothing on them. Well, we're gonna go... We're just gonna touch down in this crater. Let's get out of our ship. And fair, passive, lacking, and barren. Wonderful. This is not a good planet whatsoever. The only thing it even has on it is plutonium, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. We're gonna find ourselves a new system and see if we can't find a little bit more interesting one. You know, for a blue system, this was kind of a very not so... So here, like... Oh, wait, no, it's still... Why is it... Okay, so it's still showing the image of my ship and its shield, but it shouldn't. It should actually be... It tells you the name of the ship you're targeting, which it has, like, a little image above that, but I thought it should change the image of that ship as well. It is not, though, which is weird. Anyways, we're not going to attack them. We don't have a need to, and I don't feel like getting the Sentinels on me. So we're going to break atmosphere here. We're going to go back to the International Space Station, and we are going to see if we can get any more ships to come in real quick. If we can't, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on here. False jump. Here we go. You can see me getting scanned, which I'm actually kind of surprised about. I did not think we would get scanned here. Let's just slow down here and... They're looking for valuables. Yield units or shall fire, pay, or you and your pathetic craft shall burn. I'm sorry, but you're calling this pathetic? I am refusing. So, actually, there's supposed to be someone, like, over here talking, but for some reason, on my screen, they are cut off. They're, like, all the way over on the side, and I've tried changing the boundaries and everything, but nothing really seems to work, so... Where are you guys? Oh, hello. Okay, it's one of you. And you have a pretty weak ship. Dang it. Okay. Where'd he go? Now I can actually pay attention. Oh, no. Alright, well, he's dead, so we're good. Alright, so that was basically one of the random encounters. That's a Sentinel ship. That's actually a really cool ship. That is not him. That's him. Well, too far. Fast. I mean... If he had a tail, wow, that's actually a really nice looking ship. If that thing had a stabilizing fin on it, I would actually take that. Unfortunately, you can't really take those ships that you find like that. We lost our space station. Too much excitement. There we go. I found it. Still currently... How far away? 4 minutes. So, unfortunately, when you're in that pulse jump phase, you can't actually steer your craft, so you have to exit it, redirect your ship, and then hit it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello. So while we're here, we will transfer over all the items that we got to their appropriate spots in our inventory. We got nanite clusters. These are going to go to high capacity. This can get sold. We will go to our trade station that is up here and sell this Lemian, whatever it is. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Sell items from inventories. So the one difference between these guys that you find like on space stations and everything and the ones that you can build on your base and freighter is the fact that these guys actually allow you to sell stuff straight from your starship. The ones that you actually make yourself on your base and on your like freighter and everything, you can't sell stuff directly from your starship. It has to be on you. So that's like the main difference between the two. And there it is, max button getting stuck again. That's like the main difference between the two. But it's honestly not that bad, the fact that you can't like sell stuff straight from your starship. You just gotta make sure you have it on you. Alright, let's make an offer on this guy's ship and see what he has. Class C with 16 slots. Again, kind of a poopy ship. Ooh. This guy's... Oh, this is the guy that we saw flying around. See, like, that's not a terrible looking ship. I will admit I have seen better. Trade pleases warrior ancestors. Okay. Now let's make an offer on your ship. 22 slots for the... Literally the smallest fighter probably in this system. And it has the largest capacity. I don't know how that makes any sense. But, anyways. Alright. Let's move on. I don't really like the fighters here. Let's get a little away from the space station. Go to our galactic map, or galaxy map, whatever you want to call it. Alright, where's our... That's our home planet here. How have we not visited this one yet? I have visited it. I just can't see the ring around it. This is a Gex system. That one we visited. I'm actually gonna go check this Gex system out. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 planets at it. Okay. Oh, warp drive is empty. That's kind of hard to do anything with. Alright, how do I mark this one again? Ah, set custom waypoint. There we go. Alright, let's refuel our warp drive here, because we actually got some warp drives now. Wow, we have a lot of stuff on us. This goes to high capacity. This goes to high capacity. This can go to the normal exosuit along with that. And then hyperdrive gets refueled by that, and then that. Alrighty. Awesome. Alright, now that we actually have some fuel in our warp drives, we can go towards that system that I want to visit. Here we go. Away! Love how it says we're only traveling at 5 units per second. I think we're going a lot faster than that, I'll say that much. And awesome, we found a space anomaly. So these, basically, there's a couple here that you get to know through the game itself while playing it. And they basically aid you on your travels whenever you find one, through a couple of different things that you can request from them. Also, the main story actually ties in with these two as well, and there's actually a specific mission from the main story that you have to do with them on one of these space anomalies. Or, well, it's the same space anomaly, it just travels. That's new. I don't remember ever seeing that. I mean, that is really cool, but, basically this room you get to go into through the main story, and you interact with this thing, for part of the main story, so that's kind of cool. And then, they also have a weapon or a multi-tool on their ship as well that you can purchase. The ones I've been finding lately have all been pistols, and they've not been very good, so I've not been trading in for them. Mainly because the one I have is a S-class rifle, which I really like. Alright, Polo, what do you got for me? He always says the same thing now. I'm like at the end of his dialect. And he looks to the window, blah blah blah. And we already have that. Thank you very much. I'm glad we got that from you. Alright, now let's talk to Nada. He usually gives us something better. Hey, Fluffy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Good to see ya. Yep. We're gonna request resources for aid in travel. He usually just gives us units now. Yep, 35,000 units. Anyways. Moving on. Generally, the reason why I stop at these things now is to see if they ever have a really good multi-tool at them. Like I said, so far all I've been able to find on them are pistols, which don't really help me. That, if I didn't know any better, looks like a water planet. We're gonna go check it out. Away! And pulse jump. Still gonna take a minute to get there. Oh boy. I really don't understand how we're traveling faster with pulse jump than we do when we go to light speed. Well, we'll definitely have to see if we can work something out, Fluffy. Message me or something on Twitter, just so I don't forget, and we'll see what we can work out for this upcoming Sunday, okay, Fluffy? Sorry. What? Oh, that is so deceiving. It looked like a water planet, but no, it's just a planet with blue ground. Oh gosh. Wow. That was really deceiving. I screwed up on that. I won't do it anymore, Fluffy. I'll keep calling you by the name that we said that we established a while ago. I just gotta find somewhere to land this this starship, and we will explore this very ocean-like, not ocean planet. You know, if I'm gonna name this planet, I'm gonna name this planet Deception. That is the name of this planet. Deception. Ah, very cool. All the way in Virginia now. Awesome. I lost my destination. Oh, back this way. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. That's just a drop pod. So these things are what you used to actually have to find when the game first came out in order to upgrade your inventory space. These little like drop pod type things, they're called drop pods. And basically you go into them and you pay to upgrade your inventory space. When the game first came out, there is Thamium right there. I'm not landing the ship, I'm not wasting fuel. So when the game first came out, there was no way to actually locate them. You had to find them on your own. So I upgraded my inventory space all the way to the 48 slots total that you could by finding those, like on the planets that I visited. Now there is a way for you to... Wow, this planet has a lot of drop pods. Now there's a way for you to directly locate drop pods, so it makes upgrading inventory a lot easier. All you gotta do now is actually have the units in order to, you know, purchase the upgrade space for it. But I'm pretty proud of the fact that I had to find all of my drop pods on my own without any, like, aids whatsoever. I kind of hate the fact that you can actually just locate them now. I like the challenge of having to look for them, and it was something to do. It gave you something else to do, which I really liked. And now you can just locate them. That's like, oh, there's one over there. Okay. But I'm just pretty proud of that. My inventory, my general inventory, anyways, was completely upgraded by just locating them. I didn't use, or by just finding them, I didn't locate them at all with any sort of beacon. But anyways, there's also other ways to upgrade your inventory now. If you get the Atlas V1, 2, and 3 passes, you can find different shelters that will have upgrading units in them, where you can do the same thing, purchase the upgraded spots for them. What do I think of Zero's action skill from Borderlands 2? I think it has its purposes. I myself don't use it a ton, just because I started using it more towards a little more recently. But like I said, I didn't use it a ton. I think Maya's, or like the Gunzerker's action skill, is a lot more beneficial, or actually has a purpose to it. Zero's is kind of just like, if you're in a pinch, you can get out of it easier because you can go invisible. But that doesn't necessarily help you a ton. Actually, wow, that's perfect. So, like the drop pods, this is what will be in a drop pod. But like I was just saying, I have an Atlas V2 pass, V3, and V1 pass, so I was able to access this room. It has a upgrading unit right in it as well, so we can just go in here. Can we? Oh, it won't even let me go into it now. That's interesting, because everything I have is fully upgraded. But usually you can access these and it'll say, hey, do you want to upgrade your inventory? And then you select which inventory, and then you hit, you know, upgrade purchase with units or whatever. So, that's kind of the other way you can do it now, too, is by locating those and hoping that there is a upgrade spot in them. Gauges? Is she the, crud, what's her name? Or, like, her thing called? The person that has the robot, I think, right? Whoa, what the heck? Oh, those are just canisters. Okay. Well, we are going to fix this thing up and get our nanite clusters. The other thing I'm actually glad they did is these just used to walk up to them and you could access them right away, not doing anything. Now you actually have to repair them in order to get the contents within them, which is always nanite clusters. So I actually really like how they came up with that. I think it, you know, it's more worth it now. Now you have to have the materials in order to do stuff. Whereas before you could just do everything for free. Now actually collecting the materials and having them on you has a purpose to it. This used to be a water planet. This all used to be underwater. That used to be an island, I'm betting. Because that's a starfish. I mean, call me a liar, but tell me that is not a starfish on this rock. I'm willing to bet this planet used to be underwater. And then something happened, and all the water went away, and now it's a bluish-green planet. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. I see a word totem over here, I think, so we're gonna go grab this word totem, because we want to learn more language, so yes. Word totem! Gek word for make. Why am I learning Gek words in a Viking system, or Corvaxian system? No, Viking. I was right. Viking system. Yeah. She's the one with the robot. She's really cool. I don't know if the bugs still exist with her, where the robot used to actually give Gek word for buy. The robot actually used to heal the wrong people, or heal people that were in less stands, which did no good at all. And the robot actually used to give the enemies a shield. I don't know if they fixed that or not, but I just remember that about her, and that's why I never liked playing with her. Oh, the starfish is obviously a hamster. Let me up. Alright, well, I don't think there's much on this planet. But while we're here, let's go discover this location. And we will upload it for units. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's over there. Duh. I was right next to it. Wow, I feel brilliant. We will upload this for some money. They have not fixed it. Well, that's the reason why the person I used to play with and me didn't like playing as or with her. Just because of that. It got too annoying to us. And we will save real quick. And now if I ever come back to this planet for whatever reason, I know where the heck I can land very easily. Alright, let's upload it though. Oh, we don't want to upload the planet. We want to upload the location on the planet. I didn't get any units. Oh, there we go. I got the units now. No, I never said you couldn't play her. I'm just saying If I ever get really annoyed, please don't take it personal. I am getting notifications up the wazoo. Someone texted me. No, they didn't. Ugh. Someone sent me a message on Messenger on Facebook, and I don't have Messenger on my phone, so... a lot of good that does me. Or does them. Alright, let's see what other planets we got around here. Any of them? Any at all? There's some. Okay. The heck with it. Let's just go in order. Uh-oh. Ooh, wait. There is a special asteroid in there. A crystal asteroid, as I like to call them. We're gonna see what this crystal asteroid gives us. Oh, whoop. Copper. Awesome. I didn't want to head towards the space station or the space anomaly, but that's what it pulled me towards, so here we go. Now, I'm willing to put money on this planet that it's a water planet. Watch, it just winds up being another blue and green planet. It's a hamster planet. Oh, hello, space anomaly. I think the shield one was more annoying than the one where he heals somebody that's down. That one wasn't too bad. It was more the shield one that really got on my nerves. Especially in, like, True or Ultimate. I was like, stop giving them a shield! Did he listen? No. No, he did not. I think I was right this time. Yep, I was right this time. Ooh. This is actually a really cool planet, because it's like an ice planet, but it's like got water everywhere. This is actually a really cool planet. No pun intended. Ba-dum-tsh. Do we got a landing spot here? What's that over there? That might be a place to land the ship. Or it could just be a zinc plant that looked a lot like a landing spot. Wow, I am like really low to the ground right now. That is one thing that a lot of people asked for that they did add to the game was low flying. At least this planet has some life on it. Hey, Daniel, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the herd, and stick around to roam around with us. I do play a lot of different games, so hopefully you enjoy all of them. If you don't, I'll always come back to the ones you like. Don't worry. Let's see here. I mean, that makes sense. That's what would happen, Fluffy. I mean, it makes sense to me. I don't know the full mechanics of the game, and like I said, I really don't do much in that game other than just play the story. I really like the story in that game. That's the main reason why I got it. A lot of people are really into, like, the whole, let's farm this, let's do this over and over again, and I kind of don't do that too much, but, like I said, we can see what happens with it. What happens if I crash? Basically, my ship just loses health. I've actually not crashed my ship out before. It's really, really hard to crash your ship out in this game. That is actually kind of a cool pistol. It's so compact and cool looking, actually. I'm not buying it, believe me, but that's actually a really cool pistol. But yeah, I have actually not crashed my ship out. I know if you crash into ground or something around the ground, like a tree or a rock, I know your ship loses shield and health. That it'll regain eventually, but I have actually not crashed my ship out in this game. The only time that I've actually lost, like, actually crashed my ship is when I've been attacked by other pirates. Wait, by what? Oh, the backpack thing? I can't. I already have full everything on my backpack, so it won't allow me to buy anything anymore. Grabbing some Antrium, because we need more. Or Marl Bulb, if you want to call it by its new name, its boring name, as I like to call it. But there should be a petition. I should get a petition going to bring back the old names of the plants. I mean, honestly, though, out of all the people that are watching right now, how many of you would sign that? That looked like an interesting ship. It's actually a really cool planet. Again, no pun intended. Hey Jared, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And I have been playing Let It Die. I got to floor 15? I think I'm on floor 15 now. I actually made it to floor 16, but I was so tired and I made some stupid moves and died before I could activate the elevator to it. So, that kind of stinks, but, I did make it to floor 15. I have all new characters now that I have fully leveled up, and I've been definitely exploring around with the game. Now I'm more or less just trying to collect materials to upgrade the weapons and armor that I have. So, that's kind of like at the state that I'm at right now. I'm due for another Let It Die stream here in a couple, like, either tomorrow or the day after, so if you're able to join in, I'll be doing it again sometime then. I actually think there are hamsters in this game, Fluffy. I don't know if there are any on this planet, but, I mean, you can find the hamster, like a hamster the size of a commercial dump truck, to a hamster like the size of an actual hamster. So, it may not be called a hamster, and it might be mixed with several other animals, but It looks like a hamster-ish. And you should... That would actually be a very interesting concept in this game, Fluffy. That's actually a pretty good one. Not just even a hamster as a pet. Like, that would be cool. But if you could actually tame the animals. Like, I know you can feed them, and they'll follow you for a little bit. But if you could actually find an animal and tame it, and, like, have it as a pet, that is a really big, cool-looking ship. Unfortunately, I do not want a hauler, but that is actually a really cool one. But if you could actually, like, get an animal, find an animal, and tame it as a pet in this game, that would actually be a really cool concept. And no, I have not found one of the squid ships yet. Also, welcome Sam5 to the stream. Thank you for joining in. Let's see here. Why am I running around? I forgot why I'm running around. I think I just... Ow, you stupid plant. I think I just wanted to check out the rest of the planet real quick. I am not seeing... We got some thamium over here we're gonna go collect real quick. More thamium. Hey, thank you very much for the subscription, Sam. Welcome to the herd, and stick around and roam around for a while. I do a bunch of different games, so if you see me not streaming No Man's Sky, it's not because I'm done with it. I will always come back to it. It is literally probably one of my top games right now that I absolutely love. I just do a bunch of different stuff to try and mix up the content. Alright, well, have a wonderful night, Jared. Thank you for stopping by. Always good to see you, and we hope to catch you again soon. Where did I park? I need a panic button. Can someone please put a panic button in this game? I have been thinking about doing, like, a solo Borderlands 2 playthrough. I have been thinking about it. I just haven't gotten around to it, mainly because I've been doing, like, these No Man's Skies, Skyrim, Need for Speed, and, Let It Die series. I guess I've been kind of focusing on those games, just because, like I said, Borderlands is a fun game for me. It's just not one of my main games, I should say. And the other thing is whenever I play them, everybody wants me to do all this side stuff that it's like, I don't, I just, that's not how I play the game. So it, you know, it gets kind of annoying to a point and hard at the same time. Because it's like, I don't play a lot of games the same way other people do, so. Oh, co-op with you, Fluffy. We can definitely work something out. Don't worry about it. I have been thinking about doing a co-op. Gosh darn it. I don't know why, but my laptop has been acting very strange lately when it comes to the internet. Also, Daniel, when you said me too, if you were talking about a subscription, thank you very much for the... Wait, I already said that to you. Wait, what's creepy? I don't know. Now I'm lost. Oh, wait, let's not take off yet. We actually want to go to... Where the heck is the... Hello? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh, well... Our shield ran out, I see. Well, I mean, if you know the people, that's one thing, but never talk to a stranger face-to-face online. That would be, That's not too smart, I'll say that much. No, Fluffy's been around for a while. I know him pretty well, so it wouldn't be a complete stranger to do co-op with. And I do co-op with a lot of people that join in, like online and stuff like that, so. Let's see here. Let's go to our discoveries and destinations, upload this place, get 1,000 units for it, which isn't much, but something. And on to our next planet. Oh, that's one we already visited. There's one over there, which I think is the one we want to go to, actually. So we are definitely going to go to that. Hamsters. And Jason, it's not too far off topic. I mean, this channel is all about gaming, so your question about the new car in Need for Speed Payback, if you're talking, are you talking about one of the Volvos added recently, or are we talking about the Cuda that just got added? If you're talking about the Cuda, I absolutely love that thing. It's an awesome car. That's actually, it is my favorite, probably, like, throwback muscle car. I actually I got it, and I took it back to the garage, and, I sold the one that it gives you, because it gives it to you as a off-road car. I didn't want it as an off-road car, I wanted it as my, I wanted it as a drag car, so I went to the drag dealership straight away and bought it as a drag car. And now I'm going to be upgrading it as my drag car, and I absolutely love the paint job you get when you just find it. So I literally just changed all of the parts back to the old ones, and did it that way. It is out of range somehow. Where are you going, buddy? I hit him. See, I used to like it when you had to leave the ship, not like shoot directly at him in order to try and hit him. There was a period of time where I really liked the aiming in this game, and now it's gone back to like the poop version. Dang it. I think I hit it wrong. My X button is sticking. Again. Right there, we got him. He's actually a tough little bugger. Why, thank you. Alright, now where the hell's the planet we wanted to go to? Nope, not that one. I don't know if that's the one we were going to, but it's the one we're going to now. Oh, 12 minutes. Oh, no fuel. Let's fix that. False engine. This guy. How do we keep using iron? I'd really like to know. And away. A race car Plymouth would actually be very cool. I think I've actually seen a couple. It has a ton of torque, so it would definitely be good off the line. I do not know exactly what the next car will be. However, I do know that Red Dragon King, Draconic Afterlife is his YouTube channel, said that on the list, he thought the next car was not going to be the Plymouth. He thought it was going to be another version of the Skyline. I think maybe that's what the next car is going to be, since they did the Plymouth this time. I'm not entirely sure, though. I don't know if they have a bunch of other hidden cars that, like, they haven't told us about, so... Yeah, I hear you, Fluffy. I hear you on that one, and that's usually what I do. Oop, wait, what was that? What's that? What's that? I saw an antenna, I thought. No? No antennae? Okay. Oh, wait, what's that? Nope, that's just iridium. Oh, I did see an antenna. I have to recharge our launch thrusters after this one. Oh well. Let me out. Stinging, atmosphere, passive, frequent, typical. And it is not extreme, so that doesn't really help us, but... Alright, we have been tasked by Fluffy to go try and find and catch a hamster. I don't think we're going to be able to catch it. Although, we might be able to find it. Nanites. That is not a hamster. That's like an armadillo. I don't even know what the hell else that is combined with. Yep, we can run just as fast as you, buddy. I don't think this is a hamster planet. Grab Thamium while we're at it. How far away is it? 19 minutes? Ow. That's a dog. Oh wow, our toxic protection is offline already. That's some weird goat sheep looking thing. I have a feeling this isn't a hamster planet. Oh. That we could probably do if we go and if we find a hamster style animal, we could probably feed it. And then he'll go dig up poop for us. Hey, it's Miriam. I don't even know what it's called now. Ow. That hurt. They do have the Ford Focus RS, which is like the beefed up version of the ST. The ST is like their sports model. I actually, for a while, was trying to get one, but it just wasn't feasible, financial and stuff like that. It just couldn't be done. And then, so they do have the Ford Focus RS, if that's what we're talking about, unless there's a car called the ST that I can't even think about. And then they do have the... Oh, I just bought it. They have the Nissan Silvia. Stop sticking, you stupid X button. They do have a Nissan Silvia, which is, well, one of my favorite cars in the game. And then they do have the Nissan, I think it's the 1080? Is it the 1080? I forget what it is. So I do know those two are in the game. I don't know. It would be cool to see it, like, to actually have them add some other interesting cars. I want to see the old Ford 40 GT40. I want to see the McLaren F1. I want to see a Lamborghini Gallardo, whether it would be... I really want to see the Superleggera, but I don't know if they'd add that specific model. But just having a Gallardo would be awesome. I want to see... What else would I like to see in that game? I'd like to see a Pagani Zonda. That would be awesome. I would love to see a Gumpert, the new Gumpert added, along with the old Apollo. Ooh, what else? There's a ton of cars I would love to see in the game. Yeah, it basically is. I bring it out every once in a while just to screw around with it, but I really don't use the Silvia too much anymore. Now I'm basically using the Huracan that I have, but that Silvia was damn awesome. I've actually thought about, respecking it and seeing what it would do with a different set of speed cards on it that I now like to use on my race cars. Yep, I love the older classic cars. I would love to see, actually, the CCX, the, Agira would be cool, the CCXR, what else do we got here, a Bugatti in the game would be cool, but I'm not a huge Bugatti fan, so it would probably not be on the top of my list, for them to add. Let's see, what else do we got here? I'm trying to think of, like, older cars that I want them. See, like, I don't want a lot of new high-end cars. I want to see, like, the older ones. GT2. 911 GT2, that would be awesome. I know they have the GT3 and the GT4, but a GT2 would be really cool in the game. Oh, what else? A Reventon, that would be cool. The new Centenario, however you pronounce it, would be awesome. Ooh, I really can't even think of anything else right now. I need to write these all down on a list, and there's just a bunch of cars that I would love to, like, actually see come back in Need for Speed. Like, they have a lot of good cars now, but I would love to see some of the older cars come back as well. Like, they're adding a lot of, like, really kind of small, weird cars. I went the wrong way. That's not where I wanted to go. I was like, wow, we made really good time. I'm like, but that's not the place I was looking for. But yeah, there's like a lot of cars I would love to be able to see in Need for Speed. And Fluffy, to answer your question, I drive a Ford Focus Titanium in real life.
Toxic protection offline.
Yeah. Oh, Starship's out of range. Of course it is. Where's our toxic? There it is. Alright. How are we actually doing on Thamium? I haven't actually looked. Oh, wow. We have a lot of Thamium. I hate passing up Thamium, but I really don't think we need any more right now, so yeah. Oh, MR2. Toyota MR2. I would love to have that car in Need for Speed Payback. That car was the bomb. I love that car. Hell, if you made me choose between a Bugatti and an MR2 in real life, I'd go MR2 all day. A Super would be cool, but again, I'd love to see an MR2. No, stupid freaking X button. That would be cool as a first car. Is it standard or is it automatic, Fluffy? There are so many locator beacons on this planet. That's ridiculous. Yes, that's exactly what I mean, Fluffy. I think I just got hit by a plant. Very nice. That's one reason why I actually wanted an ST, because it was stick shift, and I really want to learn how to drive stick shift. But again, the titanium was more affordable. Yep, well, I hit a plant. We are currently 4 minutes away. When do I get home from work? Well, it depends because they're not... I like to call them swing shifts because it's not like a set hour that I work. I can work 1:30 to 10 one day, and the next day I'll work like 3 to 10, and the day after that I'll work 1:30 to 6. So it varies. My typical shift is like 10 o'clock closing. So normally I'll get home anywhere in between 10 o'clock on the dot because we get out early, or I'll get home like at 10:15, 10:20. It would be cool, Jason, but that is actually one of my least favorite vehicles. It would definitely be an interesting one to have in the game, but again, I probably would not be looking to buy that one. I have off Wednesdays and Thursdays. I was actually able to set that one, which I'm happy about. If I wasn't, it would have been the same situation. I could have off a Monday and a Friday, and the next week I could have off a Tuesday and a Wednesday. But luckily I was able to set up where I get Wednesdays and Thursdays off consistently. Jason, why don't you just use the Evo 9? Basically the same exact car, and it came out before the Subaru did. That's the one reason why I actually hate... I don't hate Subaru as much as, like, I hate Ferrari. I don't hate Subaru, but I don't particularly like Subarus because it seems like they always come out with their cars after other manufacturers do, and then they look exactly the same. And I'm like, get your own look. Stop copying. That's just how I feel about them. That's why I don't necessarily care for them. And that's why I choose the Evo over the Subaru. Alrighty, let's see what they have here. Hello there, Mr. Deck. Oh, you have the same pistol. We'll grab some nanite clusters. Ooh, what? Oh. It's just something to increase our standing with them. I will be at work, but if it's a slow enough day at work, we might be able to get it on a TV that is in my department. Or if my manager that night is feeling nice, she might let us stream it on our phones. So, I'll be watching it, but you can guarantee I will not be watching it for the football. I will be watching for the commercials and the halftime show. What the heck? Oh, it's over there. I stared right at it, and then I just walked away, didn't I? Okie dokie. Where... Okay, we're on discoveries. Thank you. Yeah, like, I'm not a big fan of football. I can watch it and I can tell you what's going on and explain everything. But I don't watch it on my own. It has to be on and someone else has to be watching it for me to even, like, sit down and think about watching it. Alright, so let's take off. Let's go see if we can find this last planet. And we'll see if it's a Hamsterville or if it's something else. And if it's any interesting at all as well. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we have obviously discovered that one, and there it is. Wow, of course it's all the way over there. Away! For 2 minutes. Oh boy. That is actually one thing that a lot of people have been talking about that they feel like might be added in the next update to this game. Is like actual villages on planets, which I don't see what the big purpose of it would be. But I would definitely think it would be a cool thing if there was like various different vendors there that you could buy like different things from, such as a multi-tool vendor, a like upgrade vendor, blueprints vendor, and just a whole bunch of different stuff like that. I guess that would be the only purpose that I could see, but I don't know if I really see them adding it within the next update. Maybe within an update after that. I don't think it would be in the next one. Of course, I could be surprised and I could not know what I'm talking about it at all, so... Well, this looks like a very black planet. Incoming. Okay, now it's looking green. Not seeing very much vegetation. Or any animals. And it looks like we found the dead planet of the system. Seems like every system I visit, there's always one dead planet. Sorry, Fluffy. What the heck was that? That looked interesting. There's like... Oh, it's Antrium. Wow, I'm surprised I saw that from up here. Interesting. Alright, well, I am not going to be wasting fuel, so we're not going to even land on this planet, because it seems dead. We're going to head back towards the space station and see if we can find any cool ships. Well, I guess we'll head towards the space anomaly for now. And then once we get close enough, we'll readjust our course. And while I'm actually going there, that actually might have paused the game. Anyways, let me see. This is our home planet. Animals. I have not discovered any animals on... Oh, because that's a dead planet. Dedium. Dedium is what I named it, because it's a dead planet. And Zentoxel has nothing on it. The one that I forgot to name has some animals on it, it looks like. It does not have any hamster-looking creatures. Yeah. Well... I'm getting scanned, or there is something worth scanning. We'll slow down and let him actually scan us. Fugitive. Where'd he go? Ow, bright light. He is up there. Okay. Now this is a 3-star ship, so this guy is gonna be a little bit more tricky, I guess. I don't know what this star that we took on. Oh, hello. He has a hauler as well, so that's gonna make it... Okay. Haulers usually have more shield to them, so they're a little bit harder to switch to his freaking phase beam. Phase beams lock on, that's why they do more damage, I think. Because it's a continuous beam. And he's down. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Hey! I got units for killing him. 100,000, nice. Alright, where is our space station? Away! Holy crow, that's still quite a bit of ways away. No, I do not want to... Why is it pulling me towards the space anomaly? I do not want to go towards the space anomaly. Yeah. Fine. Okay, let's just refuel, I guess. Use that. I don't understand what keeps using iron. It's not like I'm recharging anything. To buy the game now? I feel like... I think I saw it for like $20. Just because it got some really bad rep in the beginning and everybody was like, blah, 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 and like nobody bought it and it like just decreased in value. I mean, the game's completely amazing. If you could get it for 20 bucks, I'd say that would be a steal. But again, that's my input. You might get something different from somebody else. I believe it's $20. I mean, you'd have to check. I'm not entirely sure, though. Alright, sell items from inventories and spaceship. Oh, it switched it. I don't have to hold it anymore. Nice. Lemium, we'll trade that in. Didn't I see Trophium? I guess not. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this over to our exo unit along with this. Whoa. What? Hello there, sir. It's kind of a cool looking ship. And Gekjoy trading opportunity. The pilot clucks. Shouldn't that be clicks? Okay, clucks excitedly and pecks at their trading manifest. They are clearly delighted by an unscheduled opportunity to buy and sell goods. Alright, let's make an offer on your ship, dude. 28. That is a pretty damn good ship. It's Class A, too. For 2 million units. I would lose one slot, which isn't terrible. I mean, that's a pretty nice looking ship, but I'm gonna be picky at this point and say I don't like the thrusters, and I don't like the fact that it does not have a stabilizing fin on it. And I'm not crazy about the color either, so I'm gonna pass on that one. Hunter Call of the Wild game. I actually don't... I have not played that one, and I don't even know if I'm thinking of the right one. Because the one I'm thinking of right now is the Monster Hunter one, which I'm pretty sure that you're not thinking of that one. I'm trying to think of which game you're talking about, Jason. I can tell you I have not played it, and I don't know if I've actually seen any gameplay of it. So honestly, I could not give you a fair opinion on that one. Got anything in here? Nope. So I am definitely convinced that here, I can show you real quick. When you're looking at, like, fighters, at least, if it has these little things, I thought these were extra thrusters. I'm pretty sure that these are actually a upgraded storage unit. So those ships will generally have pretty good storage to them. Whereas, so I'm pretty sure those are storage units. Whereas there are actually, fighter ships that have a very long thing along the side of them. They look kind of like javelins, if you will, like really thick, wide javelins, like shields that might have been added, which are high capacity ones that generally mean that that ship is going to have a very high capacity. These are like medium ones, and then if the ship doesn't have it, it usually has a really low capacity. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're thinking of two different games, and the one you're talking about, I know I've heard of, but I don't believe that I've actually seen or played the game. So at this point in time, I really would not be able to give you a fair opinion upon the game. What did you say it was called? Hunter Call of the Wild? Just gonna sit here for a second and see what comes in. Sounds interesting. That might actually be a game worth looking into, as a lot of the games suggested are. So, like, from the description that I'm getting on just the quick lookup that I did, it looks like you're literally a hunter, but you're thrown in where there's also zombies or something? Or is that like a mod or an add-on? I'll have to look into that. I will say this much, that I have never been one for those, like, hunter games, like, deer hunting and stuff like that, but it might be pretty interesting to look into. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. I'm literally not getting anything coming in, except for really weird-looking explorers, or shuttles. Ah, a mod. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look into it. If it is hunting, I probably would not be the best one to ask opinion about, just because I'm not that type of person. And I'm not crazy about those games. It definitely sounds like it's interesting, and I could probably watch a little bit of gameplay and maybe give you, like, my own opinion about it, but again, I'm not super enthusiastic about that style of game, so I don't know if my opinion would be very valid for you. Alright, we are done here. Alright, let's go back to our home base now, our home world. And cue elevator music. Do 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 do. Will I be getting Red Dead 2? Probably not at launch. I have a few friends that are pretty big into, like, Rockstar games and stuff like that. So I eventually will probably get it. But it probably is not going to be at the top of my list. I don't know if it came out or if it's coming out soon. One of the games that I actually am interested in getting is Anthem. I believe that's what it's called. It actually looks like it's going to be a pretty cool style of game, so I would definitely... I'm probably definitely going to be looking into that one. Let's get our ship over here on the appropriate landing pad. That is the wrong thing. Anthem or Red Dead 2? I believe it's called Anthem. It's supposed to be a giant open world style game, but I think it's like kind of like war-based-ish, I believe, if I'm thinking of the right game. You get like this exosuit and everything that, like, there's various, I believe, of them that do different things. It seems like it's gonna be a pretty interesting game. Or is a pretty interesting game, if it's already out. Let's see here. This goes to high capacity. What's in this one? Nope. Alright, wrong side. Nope. Here we go. Iridium? Yes, we need that, and Emerald is not here. Why is Emerald not there? Where's Emerald? Okay, apparently I put it in this one. What's that? Copper. Do we have copper? We do, but it is not full. Thank goodness. Alright, now we just need to find the thallium. Actually, I just thought about something. We might need that thallium. Hold on a second here. Nope. We want our formulas. And warp cell. Hey, we need thallium. What do you know? Alright, let's put that there. And then I think it goes here. Nope, it does not go there. What about here? Oh, that's an overflow chest. That's why those two things are up there. Nitrogen. Titanium. I could have sworn I had an overflow thallium chest. Okay, apparently I don't, so we're just gonna select a chest to store this in, and I think it's this one I want to put it in. Yeah, we're gonna put it in this one. Alrighty. And then let's move this over to our starship. And have they grown back? Yes, they have. Alright. So in order to get a little bit more money here, we're going to collect our albumin pearls, and then we're going to go up to our freighter and collect those. So I have figured out that I like the albumin pearls because they are literally one of the I think they might actually be the highest valued plant that you can actually grow. That you can just collect and sell for a really high value. And they also have the quickest grow time out of a lot of the high valued plants that you can grow. I think Star Bulb might be at, if not a little more value than albumin pearls. I'm not entirely sure about that. But those take 160 minutes to grow back, I think. Whereas albumin pearls, I think, only take like 80. So you're going to be able to grow a lot more albumin pearls quicker if you're just looking to like grow a crop and sell it for a profit. I do know that you can gain a lot more money by actually growing several different plants and then using them to create different things that are worth a super high value. I'm talking like almost $1 million a piece, a unit, like a unit of them. But I don't want to mess with all that. I'd rather just have a crop and sell it off for a profit once I collect it. And this way I'm not taking up as much room with as little, like, a smaller amount of plants. So, I feel like the albumin pearls are one of the fastest ways to gain money, even though they may not be the highest value that you could potentially get. So yeah, this is 19,938 units a piece. That's just the base value. It could vary depending on system. And then the Star Bulb is only 32 units a piece. Why on earth did I want to grow Star Bulb? $800 units. I don't know why I wanted to do that. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking when I was thinking about doing that. Oh no, it wasn't Star Bulb. It was Temerium? Spidonium. One of those two. Anyways, it wasn't worth it if you ask me. Sell those off, or that off. Where are you? So we're literally getting 883,000 units, 664,000 units. No, I said that wrong again. 883,664 units for just collecting all of those albumin pearls that we had growing on our base. We're going to go down here and we're going to fly back up to our freighter and we're going to take a look and see if those all grew back, and we'll see how much we can sell and gain from them. Oh, please tell me my freighter is still here. And it is not. I'm glad I did not take off. Let's plop that baby right there. Hello, sir. And we shall jump in our starship, and we will take off. Incoming. And we have arrived. So you can do a number of different things on your freighter. It allows you to build like a mobile base, if you will. There's some limitations to it as far as what you can build on it. Since I like my planetary base a lot better, you can do a lot more with it, I feel like. I have turned my freighter into a giant farm of albumin pearls. So basically this is how I get a lot of my money. So we are gonna go ahead and we are going to collect these guys real quick here. And see how much money we can actually get. Let's just keep collecting until we can't collect anymore. Then we'll go ahead and we'll sell all these guys off. Gosh darn it. Come here. Nope. Wrong thing. So one thing that someone did point out is how like these planning things work now. They seem to be maybe a little bugged. I don't know. I feel like they work very well right now. However, it might be one thing they might be addressing in this 1.5 update, which I kind of hope they don't, because I honestly feel like the way they work right now is very good. Before, it was almost not even worth using them because they just use so much fuel that it's like you couldn't even get a full growth out of them. That's how much fuel they use. So yeah, that's why that's exactly why I planted all of them, Jason. Why I planted all the albumin pearls. 1,089,865 units for just that harvest that I just got. Now, like I said, I know there are other things that I might be able to get even more units for when I actually put stuff together. But like I said, I'm not the type of person to sit here and just keep creating stuff over and over and over and wait for the plants to grow back. I'd rather just have one harvest, collect all of my harvest, all of the plants, sell it off for a profit. It's a much cleaner and a much more fast and efficient way of earning money, if you ask me. You may not gain as much per selling season, but I feel like the time you save and the effort is more valuable than sitting there and putting all this stuff together just to get maybe an extra mil out of it. In the long run, that may help that extra mil, but I feel like I'll be able to get that just as fast, if not maybe a tad faster, or a tad slower than you will. I don't really feel like it matters. So, you know, to each their own. I feel like having one harvest and then selling it off is a lot more worth it than having to harvest multiple different plants just to make one thing that may or may not sell for more than what I'm earning. Depending on what system you're in. Because each system has its like own economic base to it. What the heck? Really? Holy crow. How much am I getting now? So since I already made 2 sales in this system, I probably am not going to get as much for this one. because it's going to be decreased by more. Yeah, see, now I'm only getting 861,666 units. Because now its galactic average is decreased by 36.6% because I've been selling so many of the pearls themselves. But still, that is a very good profit if you ask me. And then we got our 2 last lonely albumin pearls here, so we'll just collect them and sell these 2 guys off. Do. And this one we're getting 20,313 units, which isn't bad for just 2 plants. So we are up to 25,189,864 units, which is almost nothing in the world of No Man's Sky, in all honesty. So we're going to have a little bit more of a harvest coming up, I will say that much, to get the money we want. Especially if you're looking at buying a freighter. I think the lowest freighter you're able to get and purchase is going to be close to 80 mil. I may be wrong. They may sell for higher than that. I am not entirely sure. So, freighters are quite a bit of money. I was lucky enough to be playing the game when they first came out, so they were like dirt cheap then. They have increased in price since, so that's why I was able to get this one, why I was able to get my other 2 freighters, just because they were so cheap. And then I was able to trade those freighters in for the next freighter, so it made the next freighter even cheaper than what it originally was. But anyways, on that note, I have to say, have a wonderful night, everybody. It's about that time. Thank you all for joining in. It was much appreciated. Very fun having you all around, having the several different conversations. Please leave a like and a subscription. Much appreciated. I love doing the streams. I love entertaining people, and I love talking with all of you. The talks with you guys are, very interesting, and I love them, and that's basically half of why I do the streams, so I can talk with you, share what I feel with you, and also hopefully give you the most unbiased response about anything. I don't like to say that something is right or wrong, or something is hated or liked, because there's... What the heck? Why am I running into my base? I thought I landed this thing. Apparently I did not. Anyways, please leave that like and that subscription if you have, much appreciated. Like I said, love talking with all of you, and that's 50% of why I do the stream, so I can talk with you. Anyways, on that note, if you want to stay in touch, can't really do friend requests on the PS4, so please join the community, TSS958 Gaming, also on Twitter at TSS958 Gaming. I keep active on both of them, provide updates, and maybe some exclusive content that may not be able to be released in other places, so make sure you join those and join in on the fun. Like I said, I stay as active as possible. Other than that, I don't have much, so have a wonderful night. Don't know what time it is where you're at, so have a wonderful morning, wonderful noon, afternoon, evening, nighttime, and you should all know it by now, but enjoy that wonderful midnight snack time, the best one of the night. Anyways, I hope to catch you all in the next stream. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel. I don't just do No Man's Sky, so if you don't like the other stuff, you don't have to watch, but feel free to join in on the No Man's Skies whenever I do them. You can guarantee I will be back to it. And as always, I will return to any games, and I do take consideration of suggestions. I just may not get to it right away, just due to some, difficulties on, financial and stuff like that. So I will take them under advisement, and I always come back to the ones that you guys like. So anyways, thank you all for joining in. I hope to catch you in the next stream. See ya.